Good afternoon. My name is Jean Christensen. I'm the president of Scsboa. It is a pleasure to welcome you here for the Elementary String Orchestra concert today. To all of you who have a young person up here on the stage, congratulations, families. You deserve just as much of an applause as everyone. And we certainly want to welcome all of the students here to this year's honor concert. Scsboa is proud to have our professional development conference for all of the music educators in half our state. That's what this weekend is all about. And this group up here is one of the 11 honor groups that are presenting a concert. It is a select group of students that get to participate in any of the ensembles, and we hope that this is just their very first moments of being a part of this, and that they will continue and go to the middle school, and then go to the high school, and then have a wonderful passion for music for the rest of their life, no matter what path they choose to do. That's what this is all about. So welcome. And without further ado, I would like to introduce...
Now it's my pleasure to introduce our conductor for tonight. Mrs. Peggy Stoffel is the Director of Instrumental Music at Rancho Pico Junior High School in the William S. Hart Union High School District, located in Santa Clarita. Band, orchestra, and jazz band from Rancho Pico Junior High School have consistently been awarded superior ratings and accolades at numerous festivals under Mrs. Stoffel's direction. A California native, Mrs. Stoffel received her bachelor's degree in music from UCLA, specializing in music education and bassoon performance. She also earned a master's degree from UCLA in education. Mrs. Stoffel has taught grades 4 through 8 instrumental music for over 26 years in both Illinois and California. She has received several awards as a music educator in both California and Illinois, including the Indian Prairie Educational Foundation's Most Influential Educator Award. Recognition from the Santa Clarita Arts Commission, Teacher of the Year at Rancho Pico Junior High School, and most recently she was selected as the 2023 recipient of the Middle School Music Specialist Award by the California Music Education Association. Conducting the Scsboa Elementary Honor Orchestra is definitely a career highlight, and Mrs. Stoffel has enjoyed working with students and managers from Scsboa to make today's performance happen. Please stand and join me to welcome our conductor this evening, Mrs. Peggy Stoffel.
amazing already? Let's give them a These amazing young musicians, I am so truly humbled to be in front of them. They are so well educated. They must have some amazing parents and some amazing music teachers that have led them to this success. I know that they're full of grit and determination because they went through the rigor of the audition process to be here, which is quite a big feat in and of itself, and any child who auditions should be commended. But these are the selected ones. These are the elite. These are the best of the best, the cream of the crop. And I think even with just our first piece already, the fact that these young people, elementary school students, can come up on the stage after rehearsing, it's been a week since we've been together, after rehearsing for just a couple of days, they're so well trained that they're able to do that. And it's a testament to the power of music, and music being a universal language, and it's also a testament to the power of music education in our schools and what it provides our students. This is the biggest group project ever. It's the most exciting group project ever, and it's one of the most rewarding group projects ever. That piece we just performed for you is called Viking, and it's by Soon-Hee Newbold. It's one of my favorites. It's full of energy and aggression, and they played it so wonderfully. We're going to switch gears now, and we're going to play Vivaldi's Concerto in D, a selection that was arranged by Bob Phillips. Now, originally the piece was written for a solo lute, which is like a Baroque or medieval guitar, but you don't find very many 10-year-old lute players. It seems to be a rarity. So Bob Phillips arranged it for string orchestra only, and you won't miss that lute one bit. This is Vivaldi Concerto in D. Selection is a barcarolle, and it's from a famous opera by Jacques Offenbach. And a barcarolle is actually a folk tune. It's an Italian folk tune, and it's most associated with the gondoliers of Venice, Italy. So we're about to transport you, it's much cheaper than airfare right now, to Italy, and you're gonna hear their beautiful melody glide across the water as they depict a gondola ride in Venice. Please enjoy Barcarolle.
They're so inspiring, they're so smart, they're so funny, and we've had a great time. And they're so amazed at watching themselves in the backs of themselves. I'm like, go ahead, look at the screen, because I know you want to get out of the way. Go ahead. There we go, there's some waves. It's not something you get to do at every concert, is it? It's a little bit special. And this is such a special concert. And I just want to acknowledge again the Southern California School Band and Orchestra Association, because the professional development that they give teachers here makes us better. And if we can be better, we can do better for them and give them what they deserve. And so by providing the professional development for us is wonderful. It takes an extra village to be able to put together an honor group like this. And I've been really fortunate with the folks that I've gotten to work with. And I just walked in and got to be like the princess for the day. It's amazing. Mr. Llewellyn, who's in the back helping us out with percussion, and Mr. Hung have done all of that. Our next piece is another one of my favorites. Like my favorite pieces are all on this one program, which is amazing. And it's called Sahara Crossing. It's by a composer named Richard Meyer, and it evokes Arabian Nights, camels in a caravan going across the desert. You're going to be transported right now. And we're going to add a little bit of color with a couple of percussion instruments in the back. And so you're going to hear some finger cymbals and some tambourines, and watch out for the camels, because I hear they spit. Please enjoy Sahara Crossing. to change moods again. We're going to play English folk tune that is known in this arrangement as Robin Hood and Little John. It has different names as many folk tunes do, and it's a lovely arrangement. And I selected it because I love the opening so much as it features our low string section. So please enjoy Robin Hood and Little John. We're already to the end. We're already to the end. I have a couple of more thank yous. We had coaches, so part of the process, part of the experience, is the students get to have sectional coaches on their instrument and go to a room and work specifically on their instrument technique and the specific part of music that they're on. And I have to thank Mr. Mann, Mrs. Garcia, Miss Lou Campos, Mr. Fong, Mr. K, and Mrs. Castillo for helping us out, for being part of the process. So let's give them a round of applause. And now I have a brief story time. Students, this is like an important story for you to hear. Last week, I learned music creates bonds like no other. You never know what's going to happen after being in this orchestra, because we found out last week that Mr. Llewellyn and I know each other kind of, because he actually was the percussion manager for my husband when my husband did one of the high school bands here at Scsboa. So, small world story. Even better, Mr. Hung and I were talking, and we were talking about, oh, I know that person. Oh, I know that person too. You know Richard Martin? Yeah, I know Richard Martin. Oh, I went to his music camp, Phyllis Music. I went to that music camp. Oh, when were you at that music camp? We discovered we went to camp together 35 years ago. So music comes back. It comes back in circle. And even more so, in 1985, I was part of the Scsboa Junior High School Symphonic Orchestra. I just saw the conductor and went up to her and said, "You're not going to remember, but I was in your orchestra about 35 years ago." She said, "Please don't, that makes me old." But we've struck up a friendship, and we've had several conversations about music and music education in Scsboa just in the short time that we've been here at the conference. So the bonds that you make, you don't know. Like, you might not see each other again for 35 years. And then maybe all of a sudden, you're gonna be, I remember you. I remember when we had that song we called the Broccoli Song. So that's what we nicknamed Barcarolle. So you just never know when that's gonna happen. I have two last thank yous. One thank you goes to the parents These students are amazing, they are awesome, and they're a credit to you. And your parents, their dedication is like your dedication to music. All that they've done for you to provide these opportunities, just like Scsboa provides for us as well, because of them. You're awesome because they're awesome. So give them a little shuffle, shuffle, please. And of course, who deserves the most thanks today? It's our young musicians up here on the stage. They've been so dedicated. I hope you'll agree, I teach junior high. I teach just 7th and 8th grade. It's not even a middle school. I teach junior high. I wouldn't know that these weren't my students. I would have thought these could have been high school students with how musical they were able to play today. So I'm super proud of them. And I just want to wish you all well, and I hope that one day you'll look back on our time together with fondness and a little smile when you think of broccoli. All right. So I wish you well, and I look forward to coming and seeing you guys when you're in the junior high school and high school honor orchestras. You're destined for great things, and thank you for all you do to make the world a better place. Thank you. Our last selection is an American fiddle tune called the Crawdad Song in this version. It has different names, just like the Robin Hood and Little John. And if you find yourself tapping your toe or with a sudden urge to yell yeehaw, then we've done our job. So please enjoy the Crawdad Song.